for the Prosper and Dorothy 6R. Amy Soccer. Down low. Cross speed. And we have photo finish. We're beating and banging here in the sportsman class. Still banging as we head down.
Grapple going to work there. Oh, 5 wide for a moment through 1 and 2. Back down to 4 and 3 wide off of 2. What a showing.
Field doubles up and we are ready for 8 laps in Outpace Racing Products Heat Race number 1 for the Tri-State Late Models. Scott Daly sets the pace in the U2 as he brings us to the green 8 times around. Heat Race number 1 is underway. Daly leads, but here comes Nordorf to his inside. Daly shuts the door. Babcock runs the top, loses a spot to the 9 via Von Osdal. Eric Von Osdal into 3rd as we've got a race for the lead up turn number 4. Nordorf to the inside. Daly on the high line. Nordorf leads lap number 1. Daly on the very top in turn number 1. He'll diamond cut down to the bottom now off of turn number 2. Van Osdal in the 3rd spot. Swenson runs 4th. And Jelsma in position number 5. 2 down, 6 to go. It's all Blair Nordorf out front in the 76 ride. The Bargain Barn Tire Center car looking very strong. Recently picked up a win in Wissota action up north. Daly 3 wheels it off of turn number 2, so the grip's starting to pick up that they're able to track the cars now around the Raceway Park as we're halfway home. 4 down, 4 to go for the 76 of Blair Nordorf. He's got a near straightaway lead over the U2 of Daly. Those drivers are in the redraw spots as we speak. Now 3 to go for your leader in the 76 ride. The Renner, South Dakota's second-year driver of late models looking good as he'll come up on the 83 of Babcock to put him a lap down. It's all Blair Bear out front. Daly still second. Van Osdal has lost some ground to Daly, who runs in that second spot. Swenson still 4th, and the 9 of Jelsma continues to round out your top 5 as the 0 of David Babcock will go down a lap to your race leader, the 76 of Blair Nordorf. They'll come to the white flag final lap of heat race number 1, brought to you about Outpace Racing Products. Nordorf up to the 9 of Jelsma. No problem for the 76. He will pick up the win in Heat 1. Checkered flag waves. The Outpace Racing Products heat race finishes like this. The 76 of Blair Nordorf picks up the win. The U2 of Scott Daly finishes 2nd. 3rd to the 9V of Eric Van Osdal. 4th place to the 10X of Blake Swenson. And 5th to the 9 of Jared Jelsma. Heat race number 2 of the Tri-State Late Models, presented by E&A Concrete of Sioux Falls, commences in turn number 4. Dylan Fitzpatrick, a rookie on the pole position in the W2, brings us to the green. Here comes Gary Brown Jr. from the outside of the second row, looking for the lead, and he's got it down the back straightaway. Fitzpatrick in second. Here comes Grail to the inside of the 45 of Haase, racing for 3rd and 4th. Haase has the 3rd spot. Grail in the 4th spot. Vogt runs in position 5. Kevin Larson is 6th, and the 41 of Graves completes the running order. Out front, it's all the 22, Gary Brown Jr., but Fitzpatrick holding strong, keeping the defending series champion honest. Haase runs 3rd in his first appearance of 2019 with the Tri-State Late Models. As we say that, Haase has a little trouble losing 2 spots, and he's off the pace in turn number 4. Grail up to 3rd. Vogt now runs 4th as Haase comes back up to speed, but looks like he may have an issue on the right front suspension. Brown 3 wheels it off of turn number 4. He's up to a straightaway lead over the W2 of Fitzpatrick. Yeah, definite suspension problems for the 45 of Haase. The right front has dropped down. He's off the pace off of turn number 2 as the 41 of Graves goes by him. Haase now running 7th. Brown going to encounter some slower traffic, starting with Haase into 45 with just 2 laps to go. Haase's going to just try to hold the top as a race for the 3rd spot has broken out. Grail has it, Vogt wants it, white flag out for Brown. Gary Brown Jr. off of turn number 4. He'll pick up the win in the E&A Concrete Heat Race number 2. Heat race number 2, the E&A Concrete Heat Race goes into the books for the Tri-State Late Models, and it's the defending series champion, your winner from Brandon, South Dakota. The 22 of Gary Brown Jr. picks up the win. A second place run for the W2 of Dylan Fitzpatrick, third to the 1G of Nick Grail, fourth 1V of Gail Vogt, and completing your top 5, the 44 of Kevin Larson, then the 41 of Chad Graves, and 45 of John Haase. Burt Sports Bar and Grill of Beersford, South Dakota brings you heat race number 3 of the Tri-State Late Models. We come to the start in turn 4. The 73 of Hospital wasting no time. He's out to the lead. Kroger runs second. Buyanoff is third. Buyanoff with a push in turn 3. Slides up the racetrack, losing ground to the top 2. Hope Swenson now. Pressure coming from the 11 of Vogt. Vogt works to her outside. Can't get there. She'll continue to run fourth down the back chute. Here comes Buyanoff working to the inside of Kroger. Kroger making that car wide, trying to hold on to that second spot to keep him in the draw. Now Buyanoff to his inside off turn number 2, but Kroger stronger on the higher line. Into turn 3, that pair races. Buyanoff on the bottom. Kroger way sideways, but continues to run position 2. Swenson still in the 4th spot, Vogt in 5th, and here comes the 99 of Paulson trying to work around both of them. This time Kroger a little higher off of turn number 4. Buyanoff gets a nose to the inside. They go into turn number 1 that way. Can he complete it? No. Kroger battling back on the high line in the 79. Great race to get into the redraw. Here comes a slide job in turn number 4, and Rowdy's up to the 2nd spot. Buyanoff in the number 51 ride with 2 feature wins with the Tri-State Late Models so far in 2019. Tip for the flag, 2 to go in the Burt Sports Bar and Grill Heat Race number 3. White flag out, Tad Pospisil, the 2-time feature winner this season with the Tri-State Late Models. Both of those in his 04 ride. Looking strong right now in the Bad Chad 73, and he'll come to the win of heat race number 3. There's your finish for heat race number 3, brought to you by Burt Sports Bar and Grill, and give him a hand. The 73 of Tad Pospisil picks up the victory. The 51 of Nate Buyanoff finishes 2nd and will make tonight's redraw. A 3rd place run for the 79 of Jesse Kroger. The 11 Brad Vogt finishes in 4th, then the 99 of Travis Paulson 5th, and Hope Swenson 6th in the 58X.
Your Casey's General Stores Hobby Stocks. Hey, before we pick who's going to win tonight, we should ask Jesse how many of these he worked on, because we want to pick that one.
Your 8th row is going to make up the 8 of the Travis Rommel on the inside, and the 14Z is Zach Bales, and Cody Bulwer is going to start shotgun on your field. 17 cars, 12 laps of distance in your Casey's General Stores IMCA Hobby Stocks.
These guys are going to lay down a lot of dirt right now. They're going to be really, really fast on this heavy track. Your Wild Thing Casey's General Stores Hobby Stocks are green. And it's going to be Todd Caster leading them down into turn number 1. But we got contact, Ben Schneiders and Kyle Davis. Now here comes contact between Todd Caster. Caster bobbles and collects the 21 of Ryan Leadham. They fall way back in the field right now. Ben Schneider's going to lead lap number 1. Kyle Davis 2nd. Fetterman 3rd. Here comes the 01 of Derek Houston 4th. Justin Sherr rounding out that top 5.
Down the front back straightaway now, you're going to have the 33 Kyle Davis, one of the only open motors I still think that's out there. And the guy with this kind of heavy track and an old motor like that should be going to be passing right now. Going to get a great run going on to 1 and 2.
Side by side at the flag stand, Kyle Davis and Ben Schneider's battling for that race lead. Kyle Davis going to prevail off turn number 2. Ben Schneider's in that third spot. Here comes Derek Husted on the bottom. Derek Husted in the 0-1 trying to get to the inside of Schneider's for that second spot. They're going to go 3 deep now on the front stretch. David Miller, Tony Fetterman going around the 0-1 of Derek Husted. And now here comes Aaron Shern in the 58.
The 0-1, Derek Houston was trying to get that third place spot bobbled. Now he's back to 5th. But right now the battle is still on. Ben Schneider, contact Schneider's and Davis. Davis able to retain the lead. Schneider's pinball off everybody. Fetterman's not going to move into second. That's going to move the 0-1 of Houston back into third. Schneider's recovers back to 4th. And here comes Miller. Miller now rounding up the top 5. And here comes Kevin Brock trying to make it 3 wide and caution. Looks like the 0-2C of Cody Boulware and the 8 of Travis Rammel. And boy, I'll tell you, that was about to be interesting because the 0-1B Kevin Brock was about to try and make the center of 3 wide.
You know, it always makes it refreshing in your mind. It makes the task you're looking at doing easier. So I'm glad he came back, and since he's been back, he's done really good.
All right, so we're going to go green this time by. Spun Bearing has the green in his hand. We're back to racing. Kyle Davis is going to lead him down to 1, a little sideways. Better than Houston side by side, banging the doors a little bit. Houston on the high side. He's side by side with Davis. We got a battle down the backstretch for the lead. Kyle Davis with a little bit better run, but they're going to sail it down to 3 and 4. No harm, no foul as they come out of 4. It's going to be Houston. Derek Houston with the lead.
Derek Houston working the wheel. Made a clean pass on Kyle Davis. Did it with a smile. Here in third place now, here comes Kevin Brock. He's going to be looking too. And if you don't think Kevin Brock has the muscle to do it, he's going to show you why he's called Kevin Brock right here in a minute.
Derek Husted coming back to the Raceway Park. Now finds himself in the lead in your Hobby Stock Day feature. Kyle Davis running second. Kevin Brock in third. David Miller fourth. And Fetterman your top 5. Derek Husted extending his lead as he comes into turn number 3 now. Kevin Brock side by side with Kyle Davis for that second spot. Davis and Brock side by side. Kevin Brock's going to prevail and have your second spot on the flag stand.
Kevin Brock left contact with the 33. Davis is able to keep it going, so no harm, no foul. But he falls into the clutches of Miller as about for 3rd and 4th. But right now, Derek Houston with 5 to go has the lead. Can he hold off a hard charge of Kevin Brock? We're going to find out. Right now, Derek Houston and it's shrinking. Kevin Brock whipping that car like a ready-to-go mule, trying to catch up to that 0-1.
Derek Houston looking like the pro the kid is. But here comes Kevin Brock running him down. Closed a lot of gap that lap. He's going to go down into 1 and 2. He's now right up on the bumper of him. He's looking. I think that Derek's having a little bit of trouble going into the corner now because Brock is running him down going in, and Brock is at his quarter panel right now going in 3 and 4.
Derek Hughes says deal with your race lead, but here comes Kevin Brock knocking on the back door of that 0-1 car. We got a couple 0-1 cars coming off turn number 2. Derek Hughes says deal with your race lead. Kevin Brock in second. Kyle Davis in third. Aaron Shern in fourth. And Tony Fetterman your top 5. Now side by side for the lead. Here comes Kevin Brock and the 0-1B on the inside. 2 laps to go. They're side by side at the flag stand.
As they go down to 1 and 2, new leader Kevin Brock. Houston gonna try a changeover. He's up the corner, at the door. They're almost side by side going back down there. Low line seems to be the way to go for the Hobby Stocks. But as they come out, white flags out, Kevin Brock with the lead. Right now it is Kevin Brock.
Kevin Brock
sailing through 1 and 2. Derek Houston trying to stay in step. They're going to come up on lap car Travis Rammel, but I don't think they're going to catch it in time. As they come through 3 and 4. Kevin Brock's going to win. Kevin Brock's going to win. Derek Houston second. Kyle Davis third. Ben Schneider's fourth. And David Miller's going to round out the top 5. So, Derek Houston with a great run. He and his dad built their own cars under the Sniper's chassis name. And he had the lead. But unfortunately, when you go up against Mr. I Can't Stay Retired, Grandpa Gums Kevin Brock, it's a hard thing to keep him behind you. And unfortunately, that's what happened. So Kevin Brock, coming up to us from Dunlap, Iowa, is going to take home the win here at the new Raceway Park.
We're going to throw it down trackside now to get a few words from our A feature winner. And Rusty Wheels, what do you got for us?
All right, Kevin. So you had the Norquest car. You're fast in it. You sold it. You got that. You've been struggling with it a little bit. Now you're fast again tonight. And, I hate racing against you, but I love watching you wheel that car. You made that look fast and fun all night long. What did you change?
Really, all I did was change air pressure.
An air freshener?
Air pressure.
Freshener.
Air freshener, yeah. I changed the dome light belt. Yeah, I didn't change nothing. I watched Denny do the track. I watched the late models. I seen where the line was, and that's where I ran.
Well, it looks pretty fast. Like I said, I love watching you wheel it. I hate racing against you. Congratulations. Big round of applause for Kevin Brock.